Fall mornings before sunrise, Oklahoma hunters will head out into the woods for the peak hunting seasons in October and November.
And don't you know, our meteorologist Lacey Swope is going to be in the middle of it all. Today, she's showing us some spots across the state that you might not know about dedicated to outdoor activities.
Hunting, archery, fishing, hiking. If it happens outside in Oklahoma, y'all know I'm right there. Today we're headed about 2 hours north of OKC, not far from Ponca City, to show you a hidden gem where all my favorite outdoor things are right at your fingertips at the Kaw WMA.
WMA stands for Wildlife Management Area, and those are areas that the Wildlife Department manages for hunting, fishing, and just the management of the birds, the bats, the bees, the butterflies, and all of the wildlife resources, not just the ones that we hunt and chase with a fishing pole.
The Wildlife Department operates more than 70 of these properties statewide, covering approximately 2 million acres. The best part, anyone can go. Public access is free. You just need to have a state license if you want to hunt or fish, and your own gear.
Is this your first time to shoot, or have you ever shot before?
That means all ages, too. So I brought my 6-year-old Brooklyn and Troy, my 3-year-old, to see what kind of fun we could find.
So you've got your eyes on, you got your ears on. Let me put mine on.
First, we set our sights on the newly remodeled shooting range.
It has to be on fire for us to open the action.
Yeah, you have to pull that up.
Having that action open, that lets us know that the gun is unloaded and it's safe, okay?
I was 10 years old when I first started learning how to shoot. Experts say introducing kids to shooting really depends on their personality and how well they listen to the safety instructions.
That's it. Yep, so we want to put the stock right up against that. You've got your cheek on the stock, and you're looking right through the scope, okay? Do you see 2 lines that cross?
Yeah, and there's one in the middle. That's where you're shooting.
That's right. Just slowly squeeze.
Brooklyn is a natural. She just needs more practice. And this is the perfect place for that, with 2 rifle ranges, a pistol range, and an archery tower. There are shooting classes available too.
We have about a half a dozen facilities that are newly renovated in the last few years, like this one. There's about another dozen that are slated to be finished in the last few years.
I took a couple shots from the top of the archery tower to test it out. Aiming from this high up really simulates hunting from a true deer stand or a blind and aiming at something on the ground. Brooklyn took a little target practice too before we moved on to hiking and Troy's favorite, bugs.
So let's go see what we can find. We'll just look for whatever we can see, and sometimes you just take what you can get. Now sometimes if you walk right along the edge of the grass, it's a good way to spook up things like grasshoppers.
Mark Howry, Wildlife Department biologist, is here to answer all our questions about everything that's growing, flying, and jumping on this land.
Kind of messed that one up, but it's got the 3 leaves. That's a sign of poison ivy. Not everything with 3 leaves is poison ivy, but this is poison ivy.
Why do you think it's important for kids to get out and do this versus being there staring at a screen all day?
I think it's important just to get a connection to the natural world, because it's so easy to get disconnected. We get so caught up in our lives, what's easy, what's on our phone, what's on our computer, that I think we just lose touch of what goes on around us. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, those are rabbit droppings.
Troy found that giant earplug.
Earplug.
Mark Howry says a lot of the earthworms we see in Oklahoma actually came over from Europe decades ago. We had to find a few of those for our next activity.
Okay, Troy, you want to hold this one?
Okay, that's all the worms, buddy. Now we can let fish eat it.
Okay, let's go to the pond. Let's go fishing.
We went over to a nearby pond to make it easy for the kids to fish, but many of Oklahoma's WMAs allow fishing as long as you have a license.
Go ahead and cast it. Beautiful, perfect. Reel.
We reeled in about a half dozen fish before it was time to head home. For more information about wildlife management areas across the state and a map of where they're located, go to wildlifedepartment.com.
For anyone looking for a place to hunt, biologists say you'll find deer, pheasant, and quail at Oklahoma's WMAs. There you'll also find plenty of waterfowl. You can also find places to camp, drive ATVs, and ride horses.